Alright, I am back. Let me fix my mic 1 second.
Hands off, sticky fingers.
Yeah, there we go. But, yeah. No major updates today. More or less of the same thing. I am considering selling my bank inventory again. Just for the money. Again, plus it's pretty much full again, so it'd be nice to refresh. Just to have a clean slate again. Let me do this first. I have one more grit that's, like, no joking, like probably 3 things away from being able to get made, so I'm gonna try that again at the end of this video. I'll just empty everything first, but yeah, no update, so I guess I will go ahead and mute myself again. Just feels weird talking when I play is no big deal. But yeah, otherwise here we go.
Ah, you've arrived. There's much to do.
Buying and selling.
Friend, a moment of your time.
Could I get us
Fate
some over
mocks
here?
me.
Diamond, red diamond, the heart and soul of men. Red diamond, red.
Once you determine the nature of the 3 glyphs, you can use that knowledge to reveal the entrance to the tomb. Feel free to consult my notes. They should help if you run into any problems. Expert? Far from it. I started looking into the history to help my former student. The recent Dragon Guard were defenders of the Emperor. But according to legend, in the distant past, they hunted dragons nearly to extinction. When the last emperor of the Riemann dynasty was assassinated, the Dragon Guard were disbanded. Various emperors in the intervening years have formed their own versions to add legitimacy to their rule, but they were never the same. Once you determine the nature, I'll answer what I can. A series, there are 2. Expert? When the last emperor of the Riemann. It's an heirloom, my former. We can discuss that later. Expert? When the last emperor of the Riemann. I'll answer what I can. I'll answer. Expert?
Red diamond, protect us to the end.
It appears you were as successful as I. Did your tomb contain anything of note? Interesting. I found a similar map, but to a different location. This might be exactly what my former student was hoping for. Will you come with me to the Abbey of Blades? It is my home and heart, where I have had the privilege of training many fine blade masters. My most accomplished student will meet us there. We can give him the maps to both sanctuaries and let him decide on the next course of action. I think it best if my student introduces himself, in his own way. Here, you should carry both maps and present them to him yourself. Come, I acquired horses to speed us on our journey. We can depart for the Abbey of Blades as soon as you're ready. Follow me, warrior. I find the view from this approach most inspiring. Behold, my home and heart, the Abbey of Blades. Many blade masters earned their titles on these hallowed grounds. My student waits inside. I think he'll be pleased to receive the maps you carry.
Kasura sent word to expect you. Come, let us speak. Greetings, warrior. I am Sai Sahan, former captain of the Imperial Dragon Guard. No, but I am trying to learn. The ancient Dragon Guard were the Dragon Slayers. My order simply served to protect the Emperor. Since the return of the dragons, I have dedicated myself to discovering the old ways of the Dragon Guard. Yes. The maps appear to be the right age. The sanctuaries they lead to may well contain the knowledge and relics I seek. We must visit these sites as soon as possible. I just need a little time to study them and determine their orientation. Speak to Kasura. She uncovered an ancient Dragon Guard tool known as a grappling bow. Such a device may prove useful in our journey to come. Why don't you try to figure out how to best utilize it? Find Kasura near the entrance to the training hall, just north of here. She has a grappling bow that you can train with. Meanwhile, I'll study the maps you've found and make ready for our journey. As far as I know, I'm the last of the Dragon Guard. Once my duty was to protect the Emperor and defend the Empire. Now I must carve a new path from the legends of old. Now I prepare to hunt dragons. Someone needs to take up the mantle. Besides, faith and legends go hand in hand. They are the whetstone that sharpens my blade. Let us see where my faith in no legends takes us before we dismiss the notion that my predecessors were dragon slayers. Meet with me by the stables after you speak with Kasura.
Warrior, did Sai Sahan find the maps as interesting as I expected? Ah, yes, the grappling bow. A most useful device. Like someone combined a crossbow with a grappling hook. Loose it at a grappling point and the chain retracts to drag you toward it. So we believe. The device requires incredible skill, however. So far, none of my students have mastered it. Why don't you give it a try? Gather the grappling bow from behind the statue next to the stables, then return here to begin your training. I expected you to rise to the challenge. You'll find the grappling bow behind the statue near the stables. Ready to train with the grappling bow? Use the grappling bow to get up to the roof of the training hall and light the brazier you find there. That will demonstrate your innate skill with the device. After that, talk to Sai and see if he's ready to decipher the maps. Start on the ledge of the building behind us. Merely follow the grappling points until you reach the roof of the training hall. Good luck, warrior. And please, try not to injure yourself.
This old warrior has deciphered the first map. It leads to the Windscour Temple, hidden atop the ruins of Hunding's Watch. I saw the light of the brazier. I take it you were able to utilize the grappling bow? Excellent. As the saying goes, a weapon is only as reliable as the soldier who wields it. With that being said, it would be best not to drop the device. It's incredibly old. Now, are you ready to depart for Windscour Temple? anything we can use against the dragons. Tomes describing hunting techniques and strategies, weapons. Honestly, whatever appears to be useful. If you spot something of value, let me know. Let's be on our way then. Kasura has agreed to let us borrow her horses. The sooner we search these Dragon Guard sanctuaries, the sooner we can uncover their secrets. As far as I know, I'm the last of the Dragon Guard. Once my duty was to protect the Emperor and defend the Empire. I'll secure the horses while you go on ahead.
Over here! I need help!
To think that the Dragon Guard sanctuary was hidden beneath Umding's watch all this time. It appears the sanctuary's archives are out of reach. There doesn't even appear to be a place to use the grappling bow. I don't know how to proceed. I agree. After all, with the proper application of will, the way always opens. Perhaps the answer lies in these statues. I am familiar with these personages. The statues represent the 4 greatest Grand Masters the Dragon Guard have ever known. Gelen Brawl, who helped establish the Order. Etienne Valiusis, who chronicled their history, and so forth. A brazier stands before each. Perhaps if we were to light them, they would reveal a way forward. Though I also suspect there's a proper order to it all. Read each statue's plaque and see if they contain any clues. Have you found anything useful? Dragon hunting techniques, perhaps? Maybe even a weapon? The Horn of Jadari? This journal claims it's a dragon horn of great power. And the last of the original Dragon Guard went in search of it. Incredible. I thought dragon horns were merely legends, but according to this, at least one exists. Indeed, a dragon horn would give us the edge we desperately need to combat the dragon invasion of Elsewhere. Provided this horn is as powerful as the journal indicates. Stormtalon Temple. That's the location revealed by the second map. It's near the entrance to Afrin's Hold in Stormhaven. We should head there at once and see what we can find. So this is Storm Talon Temple. It appears the sanctuary has fallen into ruin, blocking our path to the archives. As the Dragon Guards say, every path is worthy of pursuit, though it seems the path we seek is a rather tricky one. Why don't you try using your grappling bow? There may be a path forward that we just can't see from this vantage point. I suggest you pick a direction and see where it takes you. If you become stuck, feel free to return here and try again. I'll see what you can find in the archives. Any luck over there? Were you able to find the Horn of Jadari? Interesting. We should prepare to face further challenges. Neither Windscour nor Stormtalon were easy to navigate. I suspect this next sanctuary will prove similarly difficult. Does the book indicate where this dark water is located? We can take the horses to Windhelm and then search on foot from there.
They should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here
That's what she
after an
said,
evening
but I
of
don't
prayer,
see
right?
them. Maybe what the traveling merchant said is true.
might as well log out here. I would play a lot longer, especially complete that last quest, or the current quest. I know I've played it before. I don't think I did it with my last character. I think it might have been when I was playing on Xbox years ago when it first came out, so I definitely played it, just don't really remember what platform. So obviously it couldn't be this character because I'm just now playing it, so that's a bit obvious. So yeah, it's been a minute. I just remember getting the grappling bow and just doing these little trial-like things. And of course, speaking of trials, that just reminded me is I'm still have some ghost feels from when I played Hogwarts Legacy. I still pressed the Revelio button thinking I'm looking for stuff and I'm looking for resources, you know? Just thought it was funny. And I started doing that at the beginning of the video. But yeah, I don't really have much to talk about otherwise, but yeah. What was that? Weird. Just loud sound outside. But yeah, otherwise, I'll finish that quest in the next video, so peace out.